Okay, notes on the fourth string. This is the next thing I want you to do. Again, back to reality thing here. When you pluck the fourth string, you hear D. So the great thing again is we're using those 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, or the dots, or however you want to think of it, to memorize our notes. So we have D, which is open. E is at the 2nd fret, so it lines up with the 5th string. F is right here, we're back on track. G is right here, back on track. A is right here. B is on the dot, and C is behind the dot on the 10th fret. So now on the D string, you got to learn that C and D, or excuse me, B and C are right here. So you have D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. And again, cross-reference now all 3 strings and memorize those notes on the 4th string. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it because I know you get it. It's just time to do it. So you memorize all the notes, okay? Now the cool thing about the 4th string, which we tapped on a little bit earlier, was that if I play this note, which is A on the 6th string, its octave is on the 4th string, 2 frets higher. Okay? So you need to memorize your notes on the 4th string anyway, don't get me wrong. But you can always cross-reference the notes on the 4th string with the note on the 6th string by looking back up 2 frets on the 6th string. Okay? So what I want to do is, real quick here, I want you to memorize those notes, but I'm going to give you the chart of the notes in A, because again, we're primarily playing in A here. I was just playing in G to kind of give you an example, but the notes in A, okay? So here's a really great way of memorizing your notes, and then once you memorize those notes, you can shift it into any key you want to, okay? So let's say I start on this A right here, okay? The first thing is seeing A here, right there. I've got A, 5th fret, 6th string, A, 3rd string, 2nd fret, and then A on the 1st string, 5th fret. Right there. So I memorize those. Next position, I've got 5, 7, 5. Next position, I've got 7 on the 4th string, 10 on the 2nd string. Next string, or next position, I got 10 and 12th fret of the 5th string. And then in the next position, which is the 4th position, I've got 12th fret again to the 14th fret of the 3rd string. And then from there, I'm just starting all over again. I'm on 14 of the 3rd string, so it gives me those again. So what I want you to memorize is memorize those notes in A. Now again, we're cross-referencing all over the place, obviously. You got your notes on the 6th string, your notes on the 5th string, your notes on the 4th string. Now I'm showing you a shortcut to memorize the A pitches, just the A pitches, on your guitar. But once we've memorized those, of course, if I'm in the key of A minor pentatonic, it's a really easy way to be able to see all the A's on my entire fretboard. Okay, so I can see those. So as I'm moving around, I got all those A's sitting there. Okay, so let's start messing around with those notes. And then if we're in other keys, we can simply shift it up or shift it down to the appropriate key that we're playing in.